Time response based operating systems. For that particular operating systems, we need an RTOS. So let's have a discussion about of basics. For this entire RTOS, I just need only 3 things rather than operating systems. Means whichever the parts and components are available with OS, all the parts and structure is available with RTOS. But when it has to operate on based on real time, then if any one of the normal OS has to work as an RTOS, then I need the support of these 3 ones. First one is different IO subsystems. What is this IO subsystems? So I for input and O for output, input output subsystems. So I need to consider some of the subsystems which will help. For example, I have 10 number of subsystems. In this 10 number of subsystems, I will use 5 subsystems for input and rest of the 5 more subsystems for outputs. And working registers. Working registers means as a simply a register which will save the instant statement execution input and outputs. For example, I have a program that which is having 2, 3, 4, 5 statements. So first of all, statement 1 is going to be executed and the output of statement 1 is stored in working register 1, and then second statement is going to be executing, and the second statement output is stored in working registers 2. Like that, if 5 statements are executed, I have the storage data in 5 working registers, or these 5 locations also in one working register, like 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this is the working register 1, statement 1 output, statement 2 output, statement 3 and statement 4, statement 5 if it is working on based on queue. Depends on statement wise executed operations has to be stored in working registers. And the last one is memory. So as memory you already learned about of memory, RAM and ROM. 2 types of memories are available. RAM for random access memory which will execute the operations which are given by the user, and ROM is a hard disk which can be stored the entire data. And this is the basic components of operating systems which are available in any one of the OS. So first one is software and next one is hardware. In between you have kernel. So this is software and this is hardware, and in between you have kernel. So what is software? As we already know, software is operating systems. Without operating systems, we can't able to operate. For example, you have your mobile phone. Without operating systems, it's just like a hardware memory storage device, like our pen drive or else our external hard disk. It's just a memory device. Let's come to hardware. Why we need hardware? Entire storage will be in hardware, whether it may be apps or it may be files or it may be images or it may be songs, videos, whichever it may be the data. It has to store in read-only memory. We used to call it as hard disk, HDD, or internal storage. Internal storage. In previous days, this means internal storage is not available rather than 16 GB. At that time, some people are using 32 GB memory cards. We used to call it as external storage device or else internal supplementary storage devices. Means whichever it may be the data that you are storing in ROM has to be executed or calling, whichever it may be. That means, for example, I have to open any one of the folder which is available in file manager. So I need to, previously we have opened movies folder, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So for example, I have 7 movies. So entire these 7 movies are available in hard disk itself only. That's what it is, storage of a data. So if operating systems are not available, how to call these movies to play? Is it possible? It's not possible. Even you may connect that hardware to system also. In your system also you need operating systems. So operating systems, without operating system, any one of the smart device is just a hardware element. At the same time, hardware, definitely we need hardware because of whether it may be in apps, movies, audio, songs, or else files, images, photos, whichever it is, we need to store the data in hard disk itself only. Now what is the role of kernel? Have a look. It's not clear, okay? So this is the internal structure of your kernel. So user application means that's what exactly, for example, I am the user and I have my own mobile, I am operating my mobile. User application means, as we already discussed about of movies, I would like to play one movie which is available in my mobile storage. That's my application. So what is my application? Play movie. This is my application. I want to see one movie. And what is this underlying hardware? That's what exactly I'm already told about of this one. It's just a hardware device. Hard disk, storage device. And in between this is your kernel. And how it is going to be operating? We'll have a look. First one, memory management. What is the requirement of memory management? Why we need memory management? So for example, I have my hard disk. So my capacity is 32 GB hard disk in my mobile. So I have 32 GB hard disk in my mobile, okay, or else internal storage. So somewhere in file manager, I have stored one folder, movies. In this folder, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 movies are there. Depends upon my requirement basis, I used to play any one of the movie. Have you any time check out your system? Personal computer. So if it is a personal computer, take any one of the drive, whether it may be C or it may be D or it may be E drives. 3 drives are available, na? C drive, D drive, E drive and F drive also. So take a right click. Right click on the drive. Then you will direct it to lot of options. One external window will be open. Go to the last option, which everyone knows about of this, properties. If you go to properties, one more, if you click on the properties, one more extra window will open. In that window, you have one option like hardware. If you go for that hardware, then there is a chance to display of 3 options. First one is defragmentation. Second one is check now. Last one is fix it now. Any one of the 3 options you can go, you can choose. So if you go to defragmentation, then it is displaying like This is your entire memory, and whichever it may be the folders or whichever it may be the data that you already stored in your system should be like this. Means this entire black spaces are empty places and these green color lines are your data. Are we storing the data? Okay, I'll store it in 2000 is my memory location. I'll start with the 2000 memory location. 2000H my file number 1 has to store. 2002H my file number 2 will store. 2004H my file number 10 will store. 2006H my file number 3 will store. 2008H my file number 17 will store. Are we deciding like this? We are not able to deciding, but still when we are saving any one of the data from 0 to X or N or else 32 GB I am already taken now, up to in this 0 to 32 GB data can be stored in between anywhere, whether it may stored over in between over here itself, or it may be here itself, or it may be here itself also. If you go for the right click, if you right click on this and then you have chosen defragmentation now or else fragment now. Once it is executed completely, then this same memory can be like this. Means the data somewhere anywhere that data has to be come to one side and the rest of the entire data will becomes blank. This is defragmentation. How it is going to be executing? Because of memory management. Management means if I'll save like this, then my next file I can't able to decide whether it may be stored over here or here or here or here, I don't know. But once I'll go for defragmentation, entire data comes to one side, then the rest of becomes blank, then there is a chance to save my data in the next memory location itself only here. There is a chance, and we can directly save the data over there also. Next one is process management. So what is process management? For example, I have open folder 1 in my mobile, but it is taking to execute for minimum 1 second. In between, before going to opening that particular folder, I realized that I need one more folder also. So I have given a command to open folder 2. Then it will take 1 more second again, and meantime no, I want 2 folders also, folder 3 and folder also I need to collect the data. So 2 folders, it will take 2 seconds. If you continuously increasing the tasks or increasing the commands that you are giving to the mobile to open folder 1, open folder 2, open folder 3, open folder 4, or until open folder 10, let it be. I'm giving at a time 10 commands. Then the system will get hang. It will take some time to open folder 1, folder 2, folder 3, folder 4. For example, one folder will take 1 second time to open. Means 10 folders, it will take 10 seconds of time. Then the system will wait for 10 seconds and then at a time all the folders are going to be opening. That's what process management. Process is nothing but which the command that you have already given to the system that has to be executed with proper management. For example, here only you are giving 10 commands, but initially you have given folder 1. whether it may be in 1 second or it may be in 10 seconds, folder 1 only open very first. The very first folder is folder 1 only. For example, I have given 1, 2, 3, 4, later I have given 6, later given 8, later 5, like this I will given. Whichever the order that you are giving, the same order the folders are going to be opening. That is nothing but management. How you are giving the commands, and based on your commands ascending order only, the process is going to be executing. Next one is time management. That's what exactly I am taken. Folder 1, 1 second, folder 2, 1 second, same. For example, I have taken F1 to F10, 10 folders, then I will take 10 seconds of time. It won't exceed 10 seconds. Whether it may be hold, or it may be hang, or it may be executing on based on priority basis also. F5, 6, F7, folder 8, folder 9, and folder 10. I have 10 folders. So initially I have opened 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have opened 10 folders, but still not yet first folder also not yet opened. And then I just given some time to execute these 10 folders. It will take maximum of, it has to take maximum of 10 seconds. On or before these 10 seconds of time, or it may take 10 seconds also. At the instant of 10 seconds, entire 10 folders are going to be opening, but it won't exceed 10 seconds. Maybe less than or equal to. That's what time management. Next one is file system management. The simply, initially I have told you now. So I have file manager. I have to go to the folder of movies. In this movies, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 movies I have. Depends upon my priority basis. I need to play any one of the movie which is available with my movies folder. So file management means, for example, I have movie 1, movie 2, movie 3, movie 4, movie 5, movie 6, and movie 7. Is there any specific rule is there? All these 7 movies are stored in a row in our hard disk. Let it may be, first one is M1, next M2, next third movie, fourth movie, fifth movie, sixth movie, and then seventh movie. Is there any specific path or specific rule is there? Those all the movies has to be stored in a specific order? There is no order. Just as we already discussed previously, defragmentation. Because why we are using the defragmentation? Because all the files are stored in different locations. For example, M1 will store it in 2010H, M2 will store it in 2090H, M3 will store it in 2200H, M4 will store it in 4000H, M5 will store it in 1800H, M6 will store it in 2000H, and M7 will store it at 8000H. There may be a chance to get different locations, even then also executing any one of the file. For example, I have to play movie 3. If you touch movie 3, it will take fraction of seconds and then it will start playing. Suddenly you got realized, no, I don't want movie 3, I'll go for movie 7. Okay, fine. Immediately you just close movie 3 and you have chosen movie 7. Immediately it will start playing movie 7. Right? Even the memory locations are different areas also. Depends upon our command basis, OS will take care of files. Whichever it may be the data and wherever it may be the location, OS will take care of the user commands. And the last one is IO system management. For example, I have a smartphone. I need to connect one OTG pen drive to my smartphone. So same in my OTG pen drive I have movie 8, movie 9 and movie 10. I have these 3 movies in my OTG pen drive. So I would like to see any one of the 8, 9, 10, any one of the movie in my mobile. So once I have connected OTG mobile through to OTG mobile to smartphone, then smartphone will read the data whichever available in our pen drive. Once it reads the data, then obviously same as like movie 1 to movie 7. These 7 movies are available in internal storage of a mobile, and 8, 9, 10 will be available in, where it is available? In your OTG pen drive. So same as like if you want to play anyone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, how much time it will take to execute or to play the system, same as 8, 9, 10 also will take the same time. Only the time extra taken by the operating system is to read the pen drive. So for particular reading purpose, the data which is available in pen drive, it has to read by OS or kernel. So first of all, it has to read the pen drive and then only it can execute just like as an internal storage. So process management, memory management and file system and IO subsystem. Thank you.